Hi chaps, thank you for coming back again for another YouTube. Just finished off my 4 days of days. So that was the I had a couple of 6 to 4s and an 8 till 6, which is quite like 10 hour shifts and 12 hour shifts. My last shift was quite poignant, really. One part was funny, where we met up with some guys from the fire crew and we were on a job with them, and it was very interesting hearing all their tales and all their antics that the fire crew get up to. The sad part was that we met up with a patient in her early 60s, not old at all, and she had just been diagnosed with terminal lung cancer, and cancer spread everywhere. The family had just found out as well. The thing is, when people are young, in their teenage years, even before, they think it's cool to smoke. They think it looks good, it looks hip, join in with their peers and things like that. Never think about what the connotations are years in advance, when they're in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. They never think about COPD, they never think of cancer or any other problem which cigarette smoking and can and does does cause problems. This lady had been smoking quite a lot of her younger life, and she only gave up a couple of weeks ago when she found out she had cancer, and basically she's dying. It was really hard to try and assimilate in my mind why she had smoked for so many years. If people know for sure that they're going to end up dying with cancer in the future, surely they wouldn't do it. It's hard to give up when they're young. And people say, yeah, it's like a drug, and it feels like you got to need it, it's a habit and things like that. But there's loads of people out there who just go cold turkey and chew chewing gum, like sugar-free chewing gum. It's better to do that than to have the last 30 years of your life or less with a condition that's worsening, and it'll hurt you, hurt the person who smokes ultimately, but the real hurt is the family members that death inevitably will leave behind. The grandchildren, the children, the husband, the wife, the brothers, the sisters. It's not worth it, It's very easy for me to say to you guys, don't smoke. Very, very easy to say that. All I'm saying is, seeing so many people with all these conditions, and then this lady who was not old, she could have had so many more years in her life, and only just finding out that she's probably only got weeks to live, it was really, really hard to take in. And I guess what my message is today is that as a human being, I love life. I love seeing people enjoy themselves. I love seeing children grow up. I love seeing elderly people, listening to their stories. The hardest thing is seeing someone deteriorate because of a choice they did a long time ago, and they're not stopping to do it, and they're not stopping to think what's happening to their body in the meantime. So I guess my message is, if you can stop, if you're smoking, even 3 a day, even socially, just if you can, just stop, because you and everybody else who smokes may not think it's going to happen to you, and you might hear stories, oh yes, well, you know, Joe Bloggs over there, he was 98 and he smoked like a trooper and he drank like a fish and he was fine. There are not many out there like that. There's always something because of smoking that causes problems, and it hurts to look at these people, and there's nothing we can physically do. I think that's my frustration, as they're too late, and all I can do is to help them along, ease a little bit of their suffering as they are in our care before we take them on to a hospital, or, you know, refer them to palliative care or something. But yeah, that's my reflection from a past patient. Yeah, so I'm hoping I can get some nicer stories for you, but I felt that I needed to say that. This is by no means to go against people, you know. I've never been one to say you must do this, you must do that. It's not my call to say that. I'm just asking, have a think of what you're doing to your body, and if you can stop, try and stop. It's worth it in the end, because you'll have a life a bit longer, and people around you will have you longer too. All right, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you later on. Bye bye.